Hey, and welcome back to the fourth live broadcast from Ralsobes Data Digs on Astral Projection. Hopefully we'll be able to finalize and close out this particular topic so we can move on to other stuff, but these guys have a list of questions already here, and I see we got some other people who aren't with the Astral Projection group, but for those of you who are new, just type in whatever you want. I killed the sound because it's Skype and there's just too many of you for us to even try and have cross talk without everything just going all to hell. So just type it in, I'll cycle through and we'll get this thing knocked out. Yeah, knocked out. So we have a Tamika Hicks. I'm sorry, miss it. I think you're yeah, you gotta be a chick. Tamika? Yeah, Tamika. Sorry, I didn't mean to butcher your name like that. Asks, I often get intense vibrations throughout my body, but can't go past. What can I do? Well, at that point, you really just need to relax. You were literally like one step away from an astral projection. This is a symptom related to the electrocution feeling. Your connection is strong enough that it's triggering your muscle groups like normal electrical signal from your brain. All you really need to do at that point is visualize yourself leaving your body and just exercise strong willpower. You'll be out. One of the things I like to do is I like to see myself floating upward. Like in my mind, I visualize myself floating upward. And then I flip over to look down on my body, and then I just keep visualizing that until it happens. And once I get to that point, I hang out for a minute, get associated, and then move off to wherever the heck I'm trying to go off to. A Robert Norman. I think I've answered questions for you before. I don't just get vibrations, but also buzzing sounds. What is that? Well, some people do and don't get that. I personally don't. But the experience is like people. It's unique. Basically, the buzzing is just another symptom of you being ready to astral project. Now we have us a Jamal Coe. You're another one I think that you've talked to before. What is astral paralysis? I think I've already answered that in a different video with a different question. The sleep paralysis state. Basically, it goes back to the sleep paralysis state. Before or after you astral project, you relax, you go through sleep paralysis, the vibrational state, which we just talked about, and then you actually astral project. When you're going into it, you follow those, you go through each of those steps. When you come back down out of it, go through those same steps again. So astral paralysis is more or less you've done your astral traveling, you're coming back down, and you can't move. Or while you're actually astral projecting, your body can't move, in which case that's actually a good thing because you don't want your body to be getting up and walking around because you're off in La La Land, because that'd be very, very horribly confusing. Josh Chappell asks, would you say I'm a sinner for feeling attracted to someone of the opposite sex? Okay, I gotta read that again. Just because I think I misread this. Would you say I'm a sinner for feeling attracted to someone of the opposite sex? Okay, it didn't change the second time I read it, so that's actually what you asked. Well, that depends on one of three things. A, is she 10 times older than you and her tits hanging down to her knees? Or his earlobes, if it's a guy we're talking about, hanging down to his shoulders, then yes, that's probably a sin, unless he's incredibly wealthy and about to expire. Marry him or her on the spot. If they're like, under whatever legal age is, then yeah, I'd probably say that's kind of screwed up. And honestly, serious age gaps, if they're like half your age, kind of iffy. Otherwise, no, that's normal, physical, healthy reaction stuff. Don't be afraid of being attracted to chicks and whatnot if you're a guy, and vice versa. Anibal, A-N-I-B-A-L. How the heck? Anibal Dow? D-O-W? Do you believe in creationism or evolution, and why? I personally believe in evolution because it can be proven. There's the fruit fly experiments. Take a look at the human race. We've already been able to track back humans originated in Africa, where it was hot and temperate. Then my ancestors went north to where it's cold, so that's why I have that subdermal fat layer under me, and since it's cold as shit out, you're not trying to expose your skin, less melatonin, because my ancestors' bodies got used to things covering them up. The Asians were on those windswept plains, which is why they developed the slanted eyes. It actually helps with the wind in your face. Everywhere you look, evolution exists. It's kind of hard to say that it's not real. Alright. Is it loud enough back there? Karen Perez again? Is there a trigger to leave the physical body, and if so, where is it located? I think we've gone over this one before. I personally don't have one, and every body is different. I would suggest you try the 7 energy chakras, which are top of the head, forehead, throat, heart, plexus, or solar plexus, navel, and base of the spine. I dabble, but I don't use that particular approach, so give it a shot. Tell me how it works for you. Gilbert Young asks, can 2 people astral project at the same time and meet up in the astral realm? Yeah, but they both should be experienced travelers, and by that I mean you and your friend shouldn't be sitting down in the room together for your first time trying to astral project, because one of you might pop out of your body and then just wander off because you have no control over where the heck you're going until you get some practicing. The other guy might keep popping out and then getting sucked back into his body because his first time out, he doesn't know what he's doing. So get some experience, figure out beforehand where you're going to meet up, have astral travel there once before, and then do your thing. Maria Diaz asks, how do you normally start an astral projection? Well, for me personally, I'll wake up like early in the morning and meditate for say 30 to 60 minutes. I like to use an audio trigger like binaural beats or some form of audio entertainment. Now with the added focus of the binaural beats, brainwave entertainment stuff, I focus on relaxing and just moving energy. Actually, I'll post a link for where I get that stuff below. And this is very successful for me. You're probably going to be feeling sort of drowsy after doing, a half hour to an hour of meditation, or at the very least, really, really relaxed. So at this point, just lay down. You'll probably fall asleep very quickly. As I said before, do sleep, but don't fall asleep. You kind of want to be in a conscious state of dreaming, and from here you're actually ready to go into lucid dreaming, which is where you dream while you're awake, which is also great practice for astral projection, or you astral project. Now, for me, this has worked almost every single time. Try not to miss appointments or meals and stuff. This approach works a little too well at the time, so make sure you've done everything you need to do that day, or have an alarm clock or something that you normally use as a trigger for waking up to bring you back, because if you have to go to work in say 4 hours, and then you show up, you know, and you're an hour late, you can't tell your boss, well, I was astral traveling. They're gonna think you're fucking nuts. You gotta tell them, oh, I'm sorry, there was traffic, or I'm too bad with time. So, have something to bring you back. I think we've burned through our 15 minutes at this point. Not even really sure when we started this. Let's see, it's 8:50. Anybody remember what time we started this? Oh, hey, Josh. Chappelle? Your last name is Chappelle. Lady the actor? Just, I had to ask. Yeah, we've been doing this for almost 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cut you guys loose. I'm hoping this has cleared and killed the astral projection thing. We'll find out, but no more real questions from anybody on this? Alright. Well, take it easy, everyone.